Hey, had a request for lesson 13 from Stacy. Stacy, I saw you were through with pages 1 through 8 and it looked like you were having trouble with 9 onward. So I'm going to go ahead and start at 9. And if you need earlier ones, just tell me. I'm happy to make those. I just wanted to make this as straightforward as possible for you. Alright, so let's take a look. You made it to the reef, now search for the heart of the sea. Use the blue and red coral to reach the treasure chest. Oh, I don't want him to read it. Okay, so we want a hint, always. I love a hint. See the red and blue coral blocks, use them as guideposts to turn left and right through the reef. Okay, cool. So, we're definitely going to want to use this repeat block, right? Because we're going to want to basically keep doing the same thing until we get to our treasure chest right here. So it's kind of like we're in a maze, and we need to teach this guy how to get through the maze. So if he's just, just out here, not really on any type of coral, we probably just want him to move forward, right? Just walk forward. The issue comes when he, gets in the way of something, right? So right now he's just going to keep walking forward, walking forward, walking forward till he gets to this blue spot. So let's tell him what to do when he gets to that blue spot and go from there. If you're standing on this blue coral, he should turn. And we want him to turn to the right because look right here. If he turns left, he's going to run into this purple wall. We want him to go this way. So let's say if you're standing on blue coral, why don't you turn to the right? Okay, great. So he's going to get there, he's going to turn right, then he's going to start going forward again. We'll eventually get to this, and we'll activate this this conditional. This if you're standing on blue coral, turn right. All right, cool. So he'll turn to his right, and he'll walk this way. Eventually, he's going to hit this red coral. And if he's standing on red coral, we probably want him to do the opposite of blue coral, right? That's just a guess. You don't always have to get it right on your first try. Let's just see how this goes. If you're standing on red coral, turn left. If you're standing on blue coral, turn right. Otherwise, move forward. Let's see how this works. So he's moving forward. He stands on blue. He's going forward again. Turns. Going forward again. Okay, it looks like this might work. There we go. Yeah, this was kind of like a confusing puzzle if you tried to think about it in terms of every individual blue and red block. Think about it more as a general statement. Like anytime there's blue, you should do one thing, and anytime there's red, you should do the opposite. Okay, page 10. There's a squid hiding somewhere in this ocean monument. Can you find it? I don't know. What's our hint? See the sea lanterns? How can you use a conditional with them to get through the ocean monument? Okay, so we need to use these lantern things to get to this squid. Alright. Well, we definitely want to use this repeat block because we have a goal, right? Our goal is to get to the squid, so we'll want to keep running code until we get to that squid. So let's kind of start it the same way we started the last level. Let's just throw a move forward on there. And then he's just going to keep going straight, right? He's going to go straight basically forever, but that's not going to help us because eventually we're going to need him to turn. So let's say if you're standing on this sea lantern on, this lighter block right here, you should turn. And based on where this sea lantern is, we would want him to turn to the right because if he turns left, he's going off the screen. So let's try this out, kind of see what we need to add after this, if anything. Again, you can run it as many times as you want, just kind of see where you're at. You don't really need to like get it perfect the first time. Okay, turning right, he's going forward. There he goes. He's on another lantern, turns right. Cool, found the squid. So the idea with this is really that like you don't need to write like 50 lines of code to get where you need to go. You don't need to repeat the same thing over and over again. You don't need to say move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward. You just put it in that loop, and you don't need to like every single time there's a sea lantern, you don't need to write new code. You just write that conditional statement. You write, hey, like if this is true, I want you to do something. If it's not true, ignore me. But if it is true, do what I say. All right, last page of lesson 13. Build a wall of prismarine. I don't know. I don't play Minecraft. I don't know what that word is. Around the black concrete. This will activate the conduit and complete your challenge. That sounds complicated. All right, so we want to build a wall around the black concrete to activate something. So we probably want to say repeat until the conduit is completed because that's our goal, right? Then what are we trying to do? We're trying to place this stuff around the black concrete. So we can say if you're standing on is that dark prismarine? Let's see. If you're standing that I guess that's what it is, right? So let's say if you're standing on this dark stuff, place it. Yeah, that sounds good. And then move forward. If you're standing on a sea lantern, I don't know, we probably still want to place it, right? Move forward. This might not work. Let's see what happens. Oops. I forgot to tell him to turn. So that's what should be different about the sea lantern, because the sea lanterns are at the corners. So every time he's at a corner, we're going to want him to turn. I'm going to have him move forward once, so this sea lantern doesn't count as part of what I'm doing. Maybe not. Let's see. We can leave it. Left was not where I wanted him to turn. Let's try that again. Let's try turn right. Okay, this looks like it could be working. Cool. Yeah, I think that's it. Nice. Alright, so the big idea there was really just figuring out what you want him to do in the different places and how that how that relates to our conditionals. And our conditionals were just those if statements. I hope this video helps. If not, please tell me so I can help you. I want to help you, want you to do well. Just let me know what you need.